Okay, that was a haunting. Sorry. So you got me. Turn to Isaiah 57 here. I'm going to stand up and do this. Okay. Isaiah 57. 57. The righteous pass away. The godly often dies before their time, and no one seems to care or wonder why. No one seems to understand that God is protecting them from the evil to come. For the godly who dies will rest in peace. The adulterous worship condemned. But you come here, you witches, children, your offsprings of adulterers and prostitutes. Whom do you mock, making faces and sticking out your tongues? Your children of sinners and liars. You worship your idols with great passion beneath every green tree. You slaughter your children and as human sacrifices down in the valleys under overhanging rocks. Your gods are smooth stones in the valleys. You worship them with drink offering and grain offering. They, not I, are your inherents. Does all this make me happy? You have committed adultery on the mountaintop by worshiping idols there. And so you have been unfaithful to me. Behind closed doors, you have set up your idols and worship them instead of me. This is adultery. For you, I like that first part. The righteous pass away. The godly often die before their time. And no one seems to care or wonder why. No one seems to understand that God is protecting them from the evil to come. For the godly who dies will rest in peace. Isaiah 57. But you, come here, you witches, children, your offsprings of adulterers and prostitutes. When you do go mock, making faces and sticking out your tongues, your children of sinners and liars, you worship your idols with great passion beneath every green tree. You slaughter your children as human sacrifices down in the valleys, under overhanging rocks. Your gods are smooth stones in the valley. You worship them with drinks offering and grain offering. They, not I, are your inherents. Does all this make me happy? You have committed adultery on the mountaintops by worshiping. Where is that mountain that was burning yesterday? This way, right? On the mountains by worshiping idols there. And so you have been unfaithful to me. Behind closed doors, you have set up your idols and worshiped them instead of me. This is adultery. For you are loving these idols instead of loving me. You have climbed right into bed with these detestable gods. You have given olive oil and perfume to Molech as your gift. You have traveled far, even into the world of the dead, to find new gods to love. You grew weary in your search, but you never gave up. You straightened yourself and went on. Why were you more afraid of them than of me? How is it that you don't even remember me or think about me? Is it because I have not corrected you that you have no fear of me? Now I will expose you so-called good deeds that you consider so righteous. None of them will benefit or save you. Let's see if your idols can do anything for you when you cry to them for help. So they are so helpless that the breath of a wind can knock them down. Their own wind, their own wind that they create can knock down their idols, their pagan shrines. Right? They want to talk about flood the earth. You want to use a tree, and see, the rain that you create is watering the cedar tree, the olive tree that you guys use to make a craftsman of your pagan shrines. Rocks hanging down from it. Weirdos. Is that what you guys lit the mountain on fire? I was trying to bring up trying to bring up the devil, right? Did it work? You think so? Did you guys hear that haunting? I don't think so. That's why. What verse was that? When I had read about you robbing Satan, right? For his weapons. So therefore, you're trying to create yourself to be in his palace and to be the devil himself, See, this is the thing. You will be a victim by the sword. So when you go to hell, this is what the demons are going to do to you. Just, walking around and just tossing you like spaghetti that you put in people's food. Please tell me what an Italian restaurant. Ooh! Please don't go to there. Please do not go. No one will never go to any Italian restaurants here. I'll go. Please don't tell me you own Olive Garden. Anyways, so I will expose your so-called good deeds that you consider so righteous. None of them will benefit you or save you. Let's see if your idols can do anything for you when you cry to them for help. As they are crying now. They are so helpless that the breath of the wind can knock them down. But whoever trusts in me will possess the land and inherit my holy mountain. I will say, rebuild the road, clear away the rocks and stones, so my people can return from captivity. How'd I do?